All right. So welcome everybody. I'm here to introduce you to Find My Zen. And the first thing I want to, just kind of start getting people's minds wrapped around is what is wellness today? Starting in 2020, going into 2020, Denver, Colorado had over 700 yoga studios, specifically derived or driven towards yoga, meditation, and kind of the core staples of wellness. Going into 2021, we had less than half of those still viable. That means that you had at least 150 students per studio that now don't have a place, that we have over 100,000 students when you look at the macroeconomics of that you have over 50,000 students that don't have a place to go explore wellness anymore. And then even going deeper into that, most people have 2 or more practices that they're exploring these days. So now you really have this bottleneck of people that actually need more wellness than ever and are actually more curious about exploring different types of wellness, but they have no access and they have no diversity access. So what Find My Zen is doing is we're trying to create an inclusive and accessible place for people to explore multiple types of wellness and really empower people to understand what is wellness to them, not as what wellness is, but based on the prescribed yoga journal or magazine covers that we've experienced in the past. So we're quite disruptive in that way that we're trying to solve this problem that is more dire than ever. We see mental health as such an issue on the public stage. We see physical health declining as people are more isolated and alone and not in connection both with themselves as well as with others. How do we change that? How do we create inspiration from this place? How do we create a new channel to empower both the end user, the student that is needing this, as well as the thousands of facilitators that have been going deeper and deeper every year, diversifying their portfolio of offerings and also their education that they want and or are inspired to transmit to other people. I'm Michael Potter. I'm the founder of Find My Zen. I have been working on this project for about 5 years now. We've pivoted in some fun ways, but I come from a business background, and I come from a background of connecting people to the things that they're looking for, starting off in real estate and then moving into the study of broad space. I've been curious about what inspires people to gain greater knowledge of themselves and the world around them, and that's what Find My Zen is here to do. We're here to really create that impetus of supporting the facilitator first and foremost because they are their own business. And we, as solopreneurs in the world, know that it's very difficult if we don't have other people that we can commiserate with, that we can collaborate with, that we can be held accountable with, and that we can commiserate with, of course, because we also want to know that what we're doing in the world is of value and that people really are changing their lives. And in our previous model, that meant a 30-minute, 1-hour session. You come in, you go out, you have your favorite people, but you really don't have a true connection with that teacher. So how do we actually empower that collaboration of the student and teacher to actually create their own journeys where people are excited to go deeper? And on top of that, so many facilitators have actually also gotten creative and said, hey, I am a brand, I am a business. I want to create courses. I want to create things that are existing that don't require me just to run around to 3 different studios to teach just to make my rent and daily living stipend. How can we actually facilitate and support people to go bigger, to think bigger, and actually to understand and have the support on the business aspects that actually they weren't trained in? then what that actually creates is a secondary value and a secondary win. And that's actually the students get a much better product. They get a much more diversified option set. And they actually create a relationship that actually they get to be excited about. That's not just going to the class, it's the relationship that they want to cultivate. And that's also a relationship with themselves, which is, of course, really meaningful right now. The other part is we have a actual business side to this. We have spaces. We have where are you actually going to do the in-person teachings. Of course, we support, and one of our primary focuses is actually supporting the virtual side. So you can explore something from New York to South America to Egypt. You can actually find those teachers that have a voice that resonates with you. But of course, we also want to have in-person experiences. So how do we create that hybrid version where our platform will actually also recommend, here's places that you can teach at, here's places that are looking to actually be in business with you, so you're not trying to teach them why they should accept you into their family. The final thing that gets me excited about where FMZ is going is, of course, the diversity. I think inspiring the question, what is wellness to me, means such a different thing than it meant even 5 years ago. What wellness is to me means family. It means relationships. It means so much more than just the physical body. Yes, the physical body is part of it, but it's our full energetic self. And when we can get streamlined with that, we can move mountains in ways that we've never done before. Thank you for hearing my first time pitching with this. I can tell you I have goosebumps because I've never felt more aligned to my mission than now.